So basically, I was scrolling through YouTube and I see a video with a really weird title, and I'm like running out of ideas and my views are down and all of this good stuff. And then I decided why just not like react to it because it really had a catchy title that I really wanted to know like what was the video about. So I decided I'll just make a video about it. What is up, guys? As always, I'm Emmanuel. You guys are my squad and welcome to another video. And today I'll be reacting to this video. So let's go. Guys, I know this sounds like a really weird video idea, but I just like trying to be a little bit different. So let's just see what this video is about. Like it's called "Why Didn't Choose If You Clicked on This Video or Not." So I really was like impressed by how weird the title is, and trust me, I haven't seen the video, so I'm just like going to react to it. So let's see what's it about.
Hello there. I see you clicked on the video. I guess now you're wondering why. Good question. Well, first, obviously the video had to exist for you to click on it. So partly you clicked on the video because I made the video. But of course, the video also needed to be shared on a public platform
So for some reason, I feel like it's a scientific video or something. Like it's going to end up as a scientific video just by the intro.
for you to see it and click on it, which in this case was YouTube. So I guess it's also because of YouTube that you clicked on the video. But YouTube only exists because some guys named Chad Hurley, Jawed Kareem, and Steve Chen made YouTube back in 2005. So I guess it's because some guys named Chad, Jawed, and Steve were born and met up at some point in their lives. But they were really only able to create YouTube because of the internet, and the internet only exists because of the guys who invented the internet, whose names are Robert E. Kahn and Vince Cerf. But they were only
Okay, so I get him right now. He's just going to like start going back in time just to see like why we actually clicked on this video. So I'm really like seeing where he's going, but I'm just not going to judge this early.
able to invent the internet because they had access to a programmable computer, which was invented by another guy named Conrad Zuse. Zuse invented the first programmable computer in 1938, which is built almost entirely out of thin metal sheets. So technically, you clicked on this video because metal exists. Okay, so without YouTube, no video. Without internet, no YouTube. Without computer, no internet. Without metal, no computer. But where did metal come from? Metal is primarily found in the Earth's crust, so metal comes from the Earth, but the Earth only exists because of a gas cloud that spun enough to condense and produce the Sun and the Earth several billion years ago, which happened because billions of years before that, the Big Bang occurred and formed time and space and things to allow for things to happen.
So that's really weird. Like, what is actually the point of making an entire video just saying how YouTube was invented or whatever? Like, what does this have to do with why I didn't choose if I clicked on this video or not? Like, actually, if I didn't want to click it, I would have just not clicked it. Like, I still don't get the idea of the video, but let's just use.
So I guess you really only clicked on this video because time and space and things started 13.73 billion years ago. But what about you? You must have played a role in all this. I mean, you chose to be on YouTube and you chose to click on this video, right? Well, why did you choose to be on YouTube right now as opposed to nearly an infinite amount of other things you could have chosen to do with your time? And what caused this video to appear on your YouTube feed or wherever else you found it? And why did you choose to click on it instead of scrolling past it? And why are you someone with access to the internet? And why do you even exist as a thing that can know what the
Why
internet
they
is in the first or wherever else you.
So actually, he asked like, why did I choose to click on this video? It's just because it has a catchy title, and it was catchier than probably every other video in my recommendation at this time. So that's the reason.
Found it? And why did you choose to click on it instead of scrolling past it? And why are you someone with access to the internet? And why do you even exist as a thing that can know what the internet is in the first place? The universe is made up of atoms that function off of cause and effect patterns. 13.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang ignited a string of events, causes and effects, bumps and crashes, emergences and immersions, where everything became everything in an exact order in an exact amount of time. This sequence eventually led to the creation of a gas cloud, Earth, metal, a guy named Conrad, two more guys named Robert and Vint, three more guys named Chad, Jawed, and Steve, YouTube, this video, and you being here on YouTube at this exact time with your exact brain all in the perfect position for you to see this video and want to click on it. If this is true, would that mean that all of this was predetermined? Was I destined to create this video? You destined to see and click on it? If right now the universe suddenly stopped completely and everything dissolved back into nothing, you, me, this video, YouTube, the internet, planet Earth, the sun, the galaxy, the universe, everything just stopped. And then it all started over. The Big Bang occurred all over again just as it did 13.7 billion years ago. In 13.7 billion years from now, would you be here watching the same video all over again? If the universe functions off of cause and effect sequences carried out by the interaction of atoms, and you are made up of atoms, and your brain is made up of atoms, like everything else in the universe, you exist in
I'm actually lost at this point. Like right now I'm not seeing where he's going. Like for the past 3 minutes he was just explaining like the origins of internet and YouTube and why we actually clicked on this video, but now I'm not really getting it.
based off of cause and effect patterns. So if the universe started over exactly how it did 13.7 billion years ago, just like how knocking down dominoes placed exactly the same way with the same wind and temperature conditions would lead to the last domino falling in the exact same place in the exact same amount of time every time. In 13.7 billion years from now, all the particles of the universe would have bumped and crashed and buzzed in the same order, creating the same solar system: sun, earth, metal, computer, internet, YouTube, this video, and you watching it. So after all that, you clicked on this video because you didn't have a choice. Now, you might argue that if I didn't title or thumbnail this video in this way, you wouldn't have chosen to click on it. And
Yes, so that was my point all the time. Like this video has a good catchy title, so that's the reason why I clicked it. That's it. And still I really didn't get the past like 30 seconds and what he was talking about. So it's a really weird video so far, and I don't see any like point of doing it yet. But still, there are like another 4 minutes, so I can.
therefore, you would have had freedom of
Understand
choice
something
because of a
still.
reason. The reason being that you choice. Now, you might argue that if I didn't title or thumbnail this video in this way, you wouldn't have chosen to click on it, and therefore you would have had freedom of choice because of a reason. The reason being that you chose to click on it based on whether or not the title or thumbnail provoked or interested you. But why did this video's title or thumbnail provoke or interest you? And did you have any say in it? In general, do you decide what interests you or not? No. Things just do or don't. You were free to click on this video because you wanted to, but you weren't free to want to click on this video. To truly claim that you chose to click on this video on your own free will, you would have had to have chosen whether or not you were exposed to this video and if its title and thumbnail would interest you prior to even knowing that the video existed. But you didn't do that, and you couldn't do that. You don't know why you decided to open up YouTube or whatever source brought you here. You don't know why you were interested in this video. You don't know why you clicked on it. You just did because everything led you here. Arguably, it is impossible to argue that we have free will. Our choices are determined by neurophysiological events in the brain, which are determined by our genes, childhoods, and life experiences, all of which have wired our brains in a certain way, none of which we had any say in. Our lives are determined by the forces of cause and effect that exist outside of our control. The things that happen that caused you to be born, you did not choose. The things that caused you to be born to your specific parents in a certain part of the world, you did not choose. The things that caused you to be
So actually, it's starting to be like a plot hole or something, because like at this point I actually started to lose interest in watching the video, because he just like the video was good until like the fourth minute, and now it's just becoming straight up weird. So I really want to click off the video at the moment, but like I already started the video and I cannot end it before finishing it. So
male or female,
I'm
tall or
forced to do
small, light or
this.
dark skinned, you did not choose. The things that have passed by you, the words you have heard, the feelings you've experienced, you did not choose any of it, and you cannot choose what any of it will cause you to do and feel in this moment or any other moment. Essentially, that means that nothing you do is really your choice. And wouldn't that mean that there's no point in doing anything? No point in trying? No point in caring? If we are no different than the atoms around and inside of us, operating with no control over their movements and placements in time and space, then isn't everything we do meaningless and not worth putting effort towards? No, fortunately for us, that is not the case. You can't truly choose who you are or who you become. You can't choose what happens or has happened to you, but you can choose what to do with it all, how to observe it, how to experience and embrace the movement of it. When you get in a car, you put a seatbelt on, or at least you should. Even though you have no control over the conditions of the roads and the other drivers on the roads, you still put a seatbelt on. You have no choice in the fact that you know what a seatbelt is, as well as no choice in the feeling of fear for what not.
Like, what does this part have to do with why did I not choose to click on this video? So this sounds like a video posted on a Christopher Nolan channel, but so I really regret doing this because, but
Having a seatbelt might cause, but your response to this knowledge and fear can still save your life if you are hit. You observe the knowledge and feeling towards putting a seatbelt on, so you do. and if you are hit, this action can save you. Regardless of subjective choice, you are not an inactive participant in your life. Your participation and actions are necessary. You must try and care. Likewise, when you have a goal, dream, interest, passion, or curiosity, you don't not do anything because the universe predestined you to end up somewhere. Instead, you follow your goals, dreams, interests, passions, and curiosities. You respond to the world around them. You do things. You find out where you'll end up. You click on the video, and you hopefully enjoy it.
So is it over?
Thank you for watching. If you
So
found
to be honest, I didn't really get the video, and that's why I made a video about it originally, because if I could have gotten it alone, I would have not made a video about it. But like I didn't even watch it, just by the title of the thumbnail, I already felt like there will be something wrong with this video, and I actually wanted to make a reaction about it. So I didn't choose to make this video. I didn't choose to make this video. So guys, if you have any thoughts about this vid that I just saw, like comment them down below, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.